Okay, so good day. So today I'm going to give you the answer to your third exam. Okay, so our um, problem. So we're going to write a program that performs a survey tally on who will be the next president on the next presidential election on 2022. So the program should prompt for the next person until a number not in the selection is entered, then the program will terminate. So each person participating in the survey should choose who will be the president from the following list. So you are required to use looping and conditional statement to create the program. So the maximum person to be surveyed is only 100 persons. Okay, so below is the output. So this is now the output. Okay, so um, okay, this is the output, and take note here. So the maximum number of voters is only 100 person. So if there is no entry that is not within the selection, then if there are entries that is not within, okay, na redundant siya, no? If there are no entries that is not within the selection, like 0 or 5 or other numbers not equal to 1 to 4, then the voting will terminate. Okay, so mo-terminate siya. So just another example here is that, say for example, if all the numbers, okay, you're inputting a number that is not within the selection, so you have 1 2 3 4, those are the only selection, okay, or the only numbers that you can input. So say for example, if you are going to input 6 here, which is not part of the selection, then it will have the result as the number 6 is an invalid entry. So the total number of people surveyed is 5, so 5 lang, because 6 will not be included. And then it will count now the result. Okay, so the result are as follows. Okay, candidates, okay, number of votes will be Marcos. So you have Marcos, you have 2 votes. Robredo 1 vote, Pacquiao 1 vote, and Pangilinan is only 1 vote. Okay, so this will be the instructions and this will be the rubrics here. Okay, so first we are going to have the flowchart first for this one. So you are required to create the flowchart and the source code. So based on the given example here, okay, we're going to create a flowchart. So let me just create a flowchart. So what will now be the, let's wait. Okay, what will now be the flow chart? Okay, first we have the start. Okay, start. Then followed by the, of course, you have the initialization. Okay, initialization. Okay, what are the things that we're going to initialize? Okay, or I will just erase this one. Okay, so let us double check again. Here, what we're going to do is we're going to display this one, all these things. So here, what we're going to input is only the number of, let's say, this one, your number 1 to 4. Okay, so our variable here is, say for example, vote. Okay, vote is our variable. So let's check. So integer vote, because we are talking about whole numbers here. Okay, so integer vote, we're just going to add another variable if there will be lacking, no, in the variable. Then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to display. Okay, so display, what are we going to display? Select this one, option, no, ADP 101, option select this one. Okay, so you have, I will just abbreviate this one, ADP 101L, because this is only, okay, third exam. Okay, and then you have option select, option to select, and then 1 Marcos, We have 2 Robredo. Okay, di kung agi lang sila ni 2, 3 Pacquiao, 4 Pangilinan. Okay, so these are the things that you're going to display. Okay, so pasensya na ako ang display. Let me just try to okay, so these are now the things that you're going to display. Then after that, okay, first is we're going to display we're going to include voters na lang, voters number, and then this will be part of the looping, this one. So we're going to include voters number here. So included na ako ang voters number. Okay, so voters number. Okay, that will be part of the display. Okay, next after that is we are going to have the loop. Okay, loop. So first again we are going to initialize the value. Okay, initialize, say for example integer x. Okay, that will be our x. The next thing to do is what we're going to do. Okay, we are going out to have the condition. Okay, so condition is, okay, remember again, no, the flowchart for looping. Okay, as what we have discussed previously, yung flowchart for looping. So initialization, condition, and then you have the body, which is the statement, and then you're going to increment the value. So in our condition, say since we have the number of voters limited to 100, so therefore your x is less than or equal to 100 voters. That's the condition. Okay, now here what we're going to do is we're going to display, display katong this one. Okay, vote number, enter number of president you choose. Okay, that's the first thing to do. Okay, so display natin siya. So we are going to display let's say x. Okay, so display x here, and then we're also going to display enter. Ano yun? Enter, what's that? Okay, enter the number of president you choose. Okay, enter the number of president you choose. So enter the number, shortcut ka lang, number of press to choose, press you choose. Okay, so this will be displayed. Okay, display yan siya. After that, it will now ask for an input. Okay, input. So input here, so input the number, which is your vote. Okay, the variable that we have here is input vote. Okay, so after inputting vote here, there will be another condition here. Okay, there will be another condition. If vote is okay, we just make this one larger. Okay, so if both is let us say less than, okay, greater than, okay, greater than or equal to 1, so vote is greater than or equal to 1, okay, that's the condition, and your vote, so ibutahan ako sa baba, and your vote is your vote is less than or equal to 4. So this will trap now your tawag nito, your, okay, we just move it below kasi di siya masakto. Anya lang siya. So vote is greater than or equal to 1, and okay, vote is less than or equal to 4. Okay, this will be under a condition. Okay, so this will be your condition. Now if your vote is let us say this condition is true, okay, if this is true, that means it will now continue. Okay, it will go to where? It will go to here. Okay, so this one is true. Okay, true yan. So if this dito na lang, if this is true, so it will continue to loop here. Wait lang, kasi I'm having a hard time dealing with my what do you call this one. So dito yan siya. Okay, pag true yan siya. Okay, if that is true, then it will go here, meaning it will continue to allow you to input the president that you are going to choose. So there will be a looping that is going on here. No, wait lang, they should be here, initialization. Okay, because it will, mali pala, before that, okay, it will increment the x. Okay, increment the value of your x, and then it will go to initialization here. So dito pala yan. Okay, so this part here is where the loop happens, itong 100 items or 100 voters. So there will be a looping here as long as the condition is true, then there will be a looping here. Okay, continuous yan siya until 100. Okay, so if it is false here, okay, pag false yan siya, what will happen? It will create another loop. Okay, the one here, take note here, ito, we're just going to create another loop for you to display this one. Okay, ito, display. But before we're going to create a loop here, what we're going to do is we're going to display this one first. Okay, but by the way, ang medyo critical lang dito is the counting. Okay, counting. So what we're going to do here is, after you are going, or before you're going to increment, so we're just going to include the counting here. So I forgot the counting pala. Okay, so we're going to count. So if that is true, then what we're going to do is, let us say, okay, we're going to add here, we're going to add our initialization here as 1. Okay, 1 siya. 1, 2, 3, 4. So magdagdag lang tayo later dito. So what we're going to do here is we're going to make a condition wherein if the input is 1, okay, if the input is 1, then it will count. Okay, it will count the vote. So again, here, if the condition is true here, after you are going to press number, say for example you choose 1 here, okay, then if your vote is less than or equal to 1, okay, and your vote is greater pala if your vote is less than or equal to 4, okay, then we are going to add here dito. If that is true, then if, okay, condition na naman, if votes, okay, if vote is equal to 1, meaning the number you press is 1, okay, then what you're going to do, if that is true, we're just going to increment the value, okay, increment the value. So here we're going to process here 1, for example, is equals to 1 plus vote, okay, 1 plus vote. No, wait lang ha, kasi we're going to store the value here, so hindi pala, vote is equals to, ito lang pala, 1 will be, mag-increment lang pala siya by 1, so 1 is equals to 1 plus 1, okay, 1 plus 1. And then if that is false, i-check na naman niya ngayon if your vote, okay, let me just erase this one. I-check na naman niya ngayon if vote is equal to 2, okay, if equals to 2, then if that is false, i-check na naman niya if vote is equal to 3, then if that is false, i-check na naman niya if vote is equal to 4, okay. So here, if all things are true here, okay, this is true, and this is true, therefore what you're going to do, okay, we're just going to have, say for example, let us say 2 is equals to 2 plus 1, okay. This one, what we're going to do here is just, let us say 3, so 3 is equals to 3 plus 1, okay. Here 4 is equals to 4 plus 1, okay, 4 plus 1. So after that, after adding, it will go to here, it will go to A, so dito yan, A. It will increment now, it will continue to ask you to enter your number, okay, you select. Now here, meaning, say for example, if vote is not equal to any of the numbers, so what we're going to do is the same lang, no? For example here, so dito kanina, okay, vote is less than equal to 4. If that is true, it will check now if 1, 2, 3, or 4 ba yung na-input na value. And also here, if the numbers that you have inputted, okay, is not equal to 1 to 4, then what you're going to do is we are going to display yung kanina, this one. It will terminate. So total number of votes surveyed is, okay, so total number of votes display now. If false siya, so I will just move this one because we have no space at all. Okay, i-move ko lang siya. So total number of votes surveyed, taas lang. So total number of votes surveyed, okay, yan, display yan. So dito, what will be displayed here is the X, kung ilan yung X, okay. And then next will be, ano yun, next, Okay, the result are as follows. Okay. Then display also the result are as follows. Okay, follows. And then candidates, i-display yan, and then also the votes. So this will be displayed. Okay, i-display yan siya. This will be displayed when, okay, if that is what we called false. Then after that, it will go another looping. Okay, it will go another looping here. So initialize. Okay, we're just going to use integer x, the same lang, ito lang. And then next is okay, that your x, or say your val is equals to your x. Okay, is equals less than equal to x. Wait lang, di na siya maklaro. Ano na lang, ibang value na lang, ito say val na lang. Okay, so integer val, initialized val, and then we're going to have a condition if val is less than or equal to x. Okay, and then after that, if that is true, okay, that is true, then we are going now to display yung ito number. Okay, display yan ang sinakabutang ito, Marcos, Robredo, and also their votes. Okay, Marcos, so display na to si Marcos. Okay, Marcos, Robredo, wala tayo space. Okay, Marcos, Robredo, Pacquiao. Okay, Nisha na lang. Okay, Pacman na lang, Pacquiao. And then Pangilinan. Okay, so we are going to display all these things together with their votes. So what we're going to do here, 1, 2, 3, the variables, and then 4. Okay, display yan lahat. And then after that, displaying, so it will now end. Okay, end na siya. And then take note, asa pa wala. So this one, if this will be false here, what we're going to do, okay, we're just going to B. So saan si B banda? So dito si B. Okay, ito lang, I will just put here CB. So meaning pag wala siya sa selection, then it will just display all the values here, the same lang. Now in this case also, this is true. So meaning if this will not be less than or equal to tawag ito, if this will be false, then it will go to B. Okay, if that will be false, okay, it will go to B, same lang. Okay, it will just display all the values. Okay, so that is the flow chart. So medyo complicated lang dito sa my conditional statements, but that is the flow chart for our third exam. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to do the source code. Okay,